Hey there. I've had some Gerber folding knives that I really liked, and so ever since I found out that they made some SEAL Team 6 pocket survival kits that had these Gerber dimes in them, I've wanted one. So I finally got one, and you know, it seems sturdy enough. One of the problems with it is that everything's really tight. It's hard to open. I busted up my fingernails trying to open the tools on here. Um, I wasn't sure about the design on the pliers. As you can see, they go and make contact at the very tip, but not past the tip. And my dad knows a lot about tools. He's a mechanic, and I asked him about that. He said that's a good design. Okay, so there's a plus there. I do like the pliers though that come on my Swiss Army knife, and I kind of like these pliers. They're not needle nose, but they're small enough to work, and you know, this is nice and compact though. The thing that I hate about it is it's got a cap lifter, and I never drink bottled beer. I don't drink sodas that have caps on them usually, so I don't need the cap lifter. And I would have loved to have had a bottle or a can opener. Okay, I got a can opener on my Swiss Army knife, and I like that. It's not the easiest thing to use, but it works. Okay, now this does have a blade for opening plastic packaging, and tore my fingernails up trying to open all these things up. You can use that along the top edge of a can to keep score in the can until you cut through. But the problem is you get little metal slivers, and I don't want little metal slivers in my canned food. So it would have been nice to have some sort of a can opener on it. I love this that has a can opener. So it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. This is a much more compact package. Another thing I liked about this is I've got this punch, and I've used this before to score metal, and like for instance soft aluminum. When I was making an alcohol stove, one of those little dollar store aluminum bottle alcohol stoves, I actually put the alcohol burner holes in with this. Okay, you don't have really anything to do that. I guess you could maybe use your knife blade. I don't want to screw up my knife blade though. Want to keep it sharp for what to cut things with. This does have a nice design on the scissors. The scissors, if I can get them out, my fingernails, really ripped up my nails on this. Okay, I like the design on the spring. The spring is in close and held in. The scissors are a little bit small, but if you look on my Swiss Army knife that I've been carrying for a while, when I go to use the scissors, the spring pops out to the side, so I kind of have to finesse it a little bit. So when I first go to use it, the spring gets out of place. But these are actually a little bit bigger scissors. I like the design on these scissors. Good design. It would be nice if you could open them up a little bit further, like in case you wanted to punch something with it or to score like metal or whatever. You could use this to score something and keep drawing your line until you cut through, and then you wouldn't have to worry about dulling your knife blade. But like I said, I could use the punch for that. These are nice little tools. Little over 20 bucks, about 21 bucks with tax at Walmart. I just don't like that it doesn't have a can opener. I can't remember the last time I opened a can with my Swiss Army knife. One more thing is you've got tweezers here on the Swiss Army knife, and the tweezers on the Gerber Dime actually have a little bit better design. Seems like, I haven't tried to pull splinters out with this yet, but it looks like they're a little bit better designed. So it's a good design. Overall, for a small tool that takes up almost no space, it's really nice. I would have loved to have had a can opener on it. That's, but hey, they're pretty good. I'll carry it a while and see what I think of it later. It does have a file on it, a coarse and a fine file, but you know, you can't really do a whole lot with it. It's where's the file? File's right here on one of the screwdrivers. You've got a coarser one here on this side and a finer one over here, but it's, you know, it's really short. And then you've got the tool itself in the way once you've got it opened up. The file's really not all that great. So I would say the file's close to worthless. I haven't tried the screwdriver yet, but you know, it seems pretty sturdy. So I like how sturdy it is. If I were out in the middle of nowhere and I were cold and I needed to open the tool, you know, I might not be able to get the tool open. I've ripped my thumbnail up and one of my fingernails up trying to open some of these. But, you know, I grew up loving Swiss Army knives. And this is a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. I love the thing. Compared to the two, if I had to pick, you could have my Gerber Dime, and I'm going to keep my Swiss Army knife. But, you know, I'll carry this a while and see what happens. It's, you know, it's a good tool to have. It's got a lot of good things on it. Like I said, my dad liked the pliers design on it, said it's a good design. So, yeah, it's kind of all what you want. I like having this in my pocket. This weighs a little bit more and takes up a little bit more space. So, I'm going to carry both, you know. And hopefully I won't need either of them. I like the scissors. I rather carry scissors with me than a fingernail clipper because I can do more with the scissors, more uses with the scissors. But you know, it's not a bad little tool. If you had to ask me which would I pick for a bug out bag or an everyday carry bag, or just if I had to choose which to have in my pocket, I'm all for the Swiss Army knife. This is, you know, this is a nice thing though. Put a can opener on it. Anyway, I'll leave links, you know, in the bottom. They're probably affiliate links, but you can always go to Amazon.com or go to Google or Bing or Yahoo and search for Gerber Dime, or go down to Walmart or Dick's or anywhere else. But anyway, I'll put a link for those of you that want to go to it and see what all, you know, what all the different things that come on it. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me in the video.